Hello everybody, David Serpa at the French Valley Library again, and we're here with another market update. We're diving in deep today, and I want to tell you that we've covered a lot of things over the past few months, and I would encourage you to go back and look at them. But today, going forward, like Travis says from Real Estate Mindset, you have to be rich right now to buy a house. And we're going to take a look at just how rich you need to be. So with the MLS, we're going to look at new homes that are officially priced under resale. Spoiler alert, not just under 600,000, under 500,000, significantly. We'll show you here in just a minute. We're gonna look at the most affordable homes on the MLS, the two most affordable single stories and the most affordable two-story home. We're gonna look at new homes, focusing on Meritage, Lennar, Pulte, and KB. We're gonna talk about the risks of buying new right now, because this is something that we haven't seen a whole lot of since 2012, 2013. We're going to take a look at the 5 homes that are the most affordable rentals in French Valley. There are only 7. 5 of them we're going to look at. We're going to talk about the top story, which is Blackstone buying up our neighborhoods, buying up condos, buying up multifamily units, and then shaking people out of them. And then we're going to jump into this new program with the Dream for All down payment assistance program through CALHFA. So what do you think is the most affordable home right now for sale in French Valley? $424,000. Of course, this is a condo, but it's a 1,399 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo with KB. Great community. I'll remind you guys, class is open to everybody on the first and third Tuesday of every month. You're not going to be solicited for business by a bunch of people with their business cards out in this class. And if you want personal market analysis, personal advice, if you want to have your real estate related questions answered, just reach out to me directly, 951-691-7798. Where do I study? We've talked about this in the past. These are my 4 favorite real estate YouTubers who I check in with every week to make sure that I'm bringing you the latest and greatest real estate information directly to your brain housing group and apply it to our real estate market, French Valley, Temecula Valley, Inland Empire. So jumping into the local MLS, we've been talking about this for weeks. When are new homes officially going to start competing with resale? And they are under. So look at this. Everything that is checked is a new home. 30 active listings in all of French Valley right now. And 11 of those are new builds. And those are just the ones that are listed by Meritage. I'm not even including the homes that are listed in Pulte, KB, etc., because they didn't include those on the MLS. If you sort it by price, you can see that out of the 12 most affordable listings, 11 of those are new homes. And most of those are under 600,000. This is Meritage, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,304 square feet, 6,000 square foot lot, 552,000. Smaller home, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,677 square feet, much smaller lot, 540,000. Now, the big difference between buying new and buying resale is you get to pick your paint. You get to pick your finishes. You're in a community of other people that have also bought new. This is the most affordable condo right now that's listed, $529,000. This is the most affordable one-story. Now, this is over here in Butterfield, which is a low-tax, no HOA community. And this is a single-story home, 3-bedroom, 2,408 square feet. Larger lot, 8,700 square feet, and it's listed for $610,000. Well, this is one of 2 homes that are listed for $610,000, both single-story homes. This one's been listed for a while. Look at these days on market right here, 224 days. $610,000, 2,081 square feet. This is up in San Juan Capistrano, in those communities where so many of them have these nice little courtyards as you're walking up to the house. And this is the most affordable 2-story home. 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2,467 square feet. It's listed at $620,000. The big issue that I'm seeing with this guy is that it's backed up to this main road right here, Washington, which is really only going to get busier. taking a look at new homes, you have a lot to choose from when it comes to new homes right now, which is why I would strongly encourage you to go out with a local, licensed, knowledgeable real estate agent who can take you out to not just one new home, but go out and see 3 or 4 of them. Shop, make them fight, just do what you can to, withhold your buying power. Because I think, in my opinion, looking at the amount of homes that are being built right now, your buying power is only going to increase. The amount that they're building in the Inland Empire is incredible. It's insane. So look at this, 63 up by San Bernardino, 8 near Redlands, but 56 down here in our area. You bring it in a little bit closer, you've got 8 in northern Winchester, another 12 down here in French Valley, which means that you have 20 new homes under construction just by this builder, Lennar. Let's take a look at a few of these, starting at $506,000, 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,577 square feet. $530,000, $549,000 is their largest. And then looking at Lennar, this is that condo we were telling you about at the beginning, $424,000. It has been a while since we've seen prices that low. I was pretty shocked by that. Now look at KB. They're doing a ton of building too. We look at Persano at Shadow Mountain in Menifee, and then over here at Murrieta, $632,000. And Pulte, so many new homes being built in our area right now. So much inventory that I think that the value might just be in going out and going shopping. Look at this home right now that was built by Pulte. Pulte's one of my favorite builders. I think that they really do a good job customizing these homes. And it's starting at $647,990. That's pretty good. That's pretty impressive. And honestly, I think that these prices are only going to continue to go down. When you're looking at Meritage, $507,000 to $576,000, which means you have KB condos starting at $424,000. You've got Meritage condos starting at $507,000. You are absolutely seeing more affordable homes being built in French Valley. And like I said, I think that it is only going to continue. And you can just drive around this area and see how much is being built right now. And of course, when you have the amount of construction that is underway, you have opportunities. So if you're a real estate agent or you're a buyer, going out and talking to these new builds and saying, what will you do for my clients? Or what will you do for me? There are some risks with buying new. I'm going to talk to you about some things that you should talk to the builder about here in a moment. But before we do that, one of the big ones is high taxes and high HOA. If there's a lot of amenities that are included in your community, which more and more amenities are being offered pretty regularly because people learned through COVID-19 that they want to be home. They want to get more out of their areas. Expect to pay for it. Expect to pay higher taxes. One community specifically, McSweeney Farms up in Hemet, I was told has a 40-year Mello-Roos tax. That's incredible. One of the other risks is that the community doesn't finish. We saw this last time during the crash, 2006 to 2008, builders just stopped building. Prices plummeting. You buy a house for $575,000. A week later, they released 3 of the same model for $545,000. Having difficulty reselling for the next few years. You don't want to buy a new home if you're expecting that you're going to need to move in 2 or 3 years. So I would encourage you to accompany a licensed real estate agent on your first visit. Get a home inspection. They've been building a ton of homes very quickly. You want to make sure that yours is built right. Ask for what's included. Ask for what their lender options are, 2-to-1 rate buy down. How much money can you save by going through their lender? And then of course, looking at rentals. We talked about this a little bit more extensively last week, which is in Riverside, our metro, it's about $2,500 a month to rent, but it's about $3,300 a month to buy. When you look at French Valley, it's about $800 more than that. It's about $4,100 a month to buy and about $3,300 a month to rent. So let's look at that right now. So these are some rentals. We're going to look at the 5 of the 7 that are the most affordable, ranging from $2,900 to $3,500. This is Hillingdon. Most affordable rental right now, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,467 square feet, $2,895 a month. Sourwood Way, $3,250 a month for 2,700 square feet. And then Corte Los Flores, $3,500 a month. Nice big lot, 9,100 square feet. Capri Drive, $3,500 a month for 2,995 square feet. And then Villa del Paso, the price is $3,500 a month. Actually, I cut this one off. This was our listing. So an investor bought this house, looking to rent it out right away, and you can see 32 days it's been on market. It hasn't been picked up just yet. Jumping into the top stories, really interesting. Blackstone has been buying up our neighborhoods. We've been talking a lot about this, but the big story is from June to December, we saw the largest 6-month drop since 2008. The largest June to December drop in percentage terms since 2008. The housing market lost $2.3 trillion in value. Now, Blackstone is looking to get rich during this next market downturn. They've collected a bunch of money they're looking to buy. They've talked to their investors. Blackstone has touted to its investors that a structural shortage of housing has resulted in price power for rental housing assets, and that rents are growing above the rate of inflation. So they're able to strong arm people more because they've got their foot on the femoral artery of housing when you're in long-term rentals. Blackstone is finding ways around that 10% law in California that says you cannot increase someone's rent by more than 10% annually. So if you're paying $3,000 a month, they can't make it go up by more than $300 a month for every 12 months. But Blackstone is finding their way around that by buying up space and then doing what's called the shaken tree. Imagine an apple tree shaking at the trunk to get the apples loose from the branches. In the real estate world, the occupants are the apples, the apartments are the branches, and when a landlord shakes the building, it is to get the tenants out. What they're doing is they're buying up these multi-units. They're starting in with all of this construction work to chase people out. They don't want to listen to construction. They're going to get out, and then that way they can get away with raising the rents by more than 10% because they don't have an existing tenant. In San Diego, they're fighting back. We talked about this a little bit more during the class. And in New York, they're fighting back. We talked this a little bit more in class. When you look at San Diego right now, 1 in 3 San Diegans spend more than half of their income on rent. We talked about this on our last video, that 44% of French Valley's income is going towards their mortgages. Well, San Diego, it's even worse. Affordability is even worse. You got people spending 54% of their income on rent. Now, historically, the long-term national average is 27%, which means that it is twice as much. So for French Valley, you're 17% above the national average. In freaking San Diego, they're 27 points above the national average. If you're waiting for prices to come down, I'm sorry, but last time it took 6 years to reach a bottom and 12 years to return. It's difficult to time the market when entire life cycles are spent in that amount of time. So looking at finances, we've talked extensively about 2-to-1 rate buy downs and the way that they've worked in the past. Right now, the buzzword is this Dream for All shared appreciation loan program. Now, it's a 20% down program in California. You have to, it's called the Dream for All program. Well, first off, it may not be for all because about 1,000 to 3,500 people are going to be able to utilize this program because there's only a certain amount of funds that have been allotted. You have to have a 680 or above credit score. You need to qualify to buy conventional in order to qualify for this CALHFA program. And you must be under contract to reserve funds. So it's not like you write to the program, you say, hey, listen, I'd like 20% down on a $700,000 home. Please let me know when you need your $140,000, right? It's like you get under contract, then you apply, which means that you're gonna need a patient seller, maybe with high days on market, not something where you're stacking contingencies, trying to leave the state, et cetera, and so forth. You need a knowledgeable lender, and you need a solid real estate agent that's gonna hold all of that together. Now, you have to be a first-time home buyer if you wanna utilize this program. In the last 3 years, no ownership in principal or residing in home owned by spouse, which means that if you've been investing, but not as your primary, you can use it. Which means that if you've also bought a house with your spouse, or your spouse has bought a house, you can't use it. It has to be owner occupied. This can't be something that you're using as an investment. All borrowers and co-borrowers must occupy. So it's not like a VA loan or whatnot where you can have a mom or a dad co-borrow with you, but they're just not gonna live there. All co-borrowers have to be in the house. And then you have to qualify with CALHFA guidelines. Looking at a lot of the fine print with this, it's not like interest rates are higher for using this program, but if you go above $726,400, rates do go up a little bit. A couple of the caveats: there is a 20% silent second on your home that you do not have to make payments on, but you do have to pay back in the event that you refinance, in the event that you pay off your loan, if you want to sell your property and leave, if you want to transfer your title to a child or a spouse. Any of those, you have to pay off the loan. Also, you have to pay it off with appreciation if the house is gone up in value. You are allowed a one-time refinance, rate and term with no cash out, which means right now rates are at 7%, and then they go down in a few years to 4%. You can refinance as long as you don't cash out. This is the link to go to for the PDF that has all of the details on this program. And this is the man to talk to if you're interested in utilizing this program or finding out the fine print. Derek Evans did an extensive video on this. He told me, or he posted the other day where rates are currently, which you can see, they're not looking absolutely terrible historically, but he said that he's able to get about 0.5 point below that. So talk to Derek, get your questions answered. Look at his YouTube video where he goes into this a little bit more extensively than I did in this short video. And of course, if you have any questions regarding real estate, not your finances, of course I'm not a financial advisor, give me a ring, 951-691-7798. I will personally take you out to these new home builds, or I'll take you out to go look at some resale, compare and contrast. I'll sit down with you, give you a market analysis on your home, even if you decide not to sell. I just want to make sure that you have all of the information that you need to make the best decision for you and your family. Fair enough? All right. And of course, if you're in French Valley, join French Valley Talk. We're officially over 10,000 people, which I'm really excited about. And join me right here at the French Valley Library the first and third Tuesday of every month from 10:15 to 11:30. This is my personal information. If you need to get a hold of me, appreciate you watching. All right. My name is David Serpa. I appreciate you watching this video. We've got tons of great content on my YouTube channel, and I will make sure that I timestamp everything below so that you can find the quick links on this video and all my videos. Make sure that you hit like and subscribe, and give me a call if you decide that you want to buy real estate or sell real estate in the Inland Empire.